Hey, y'all. We're going to get us a reading for the sign of Libra. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So, I'm going to cut the deck. And we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Libra. Now, Libra, bottom of the deck, we got 9 of Wands. So, this 9 of Wands speaks of somebody being on guard, somebody preparing themselves for the worst thing that could happen. This can even speak of somebody being paranoid to a certain extent, you know, like being concerned with something that is going to happen. I'm hearing something about somebody being concerned when it comes to a response of actions that they have already taken. Okay. So, first card out, 10 of Wands in the reverse. Sun card. Somebody is exhausted. It's given somebody has to reprioritize, you know. You have decided to lay down some type of burdens or something like that with the Sun card energy. It's giving, you know, it's something about like this vitality, some type of fulfillment, some type of happiness, joy. And again, you're not receiving some type of communication from another individual, or you're not communicating with the individual or something like that. Queen of Swords, you done set some type of boundaries. You have some type of mental clarity about some type of repetitious behavior that somebody was involved in. And it's given that you are deciding to be loyal to yourself, to show up for yourself. These boundaries that you have set, you know, is given that they're permanent. You protecting yourself or something like that. What's going on with this 10 of Wands in the reverse? You have 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so you laid down the burdens when it came to an investment. It's given that you started to view a situation for, you know, what you were actually going to get out of it in the long haul. And a lot of things was brought to your attention. Yeah, 6 of Cups in the reverse. It's something about you living in some type of past energy, or somebody residing in some type of past energy, like some type of nostalgia or something like that. And with this 6 of Cups in the reverse, somebody is having some type of creative blockages. That's even making me feel like what was brought to your attention is that somebody, again, they're not growing, you know. A situation wasn't more so producive, like, you know, maybe you were being gullible, you were being naive at a moment, you know, but once you remove the emotion and you saw it for the actual stability of what you were involved in, you notice it lacks some type of growth or something like that, you know. What's going on with this Page of Cups in the reverse? Okay. 2 of Swords, yeah. Definitely stalemate energy. Something was at a standstill. That's what you gain mental clarity about. It's something about, you know, somebody being invested in some type of toxic energy as well, too, which is why a situation was at a standstill, you know. It's really giving, again, you set some type of boundaries because of what somebody was dealing with, what they was actually, what they was loyal to. Star card in the reverse, yeah. And they excessively overdid something, excessively tried to hide what they was doing, you know. Yeah, some type of night energy, this routine. And they was dedicated to this shit. King of Wands energy. Somebody was suave as fuck. Hangman energy kept you stuck in your head. Hangman in the reverse is what I mean. It kept you stuck in your head. It's given that somebody is doing some type of reminiscing. It's even giving me that you may have sat still for so long because you was doing some type of reminiscing as well, Libra. Like maybe it was going to change. It was going to get back to how it was. But it's something about you not being able to unknow something once you know it. Once you learned, you learned. You know, you can't unsee the actions that this person was taking. So again, instead of being stuck in your head, it's giving me that you decided to walk away from a situation emotionally, but it still stayed in your head mentally. What's going on with this? shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey, so it was some type of immature mindset that you had to heal. You know what I mean? And you had to heal that so that you could walk away from a situation. So it's giving me that you may have disconnected from whatever this is that you have going on in pieces, like emotionally, mentally, financially. You know what I mean? Like it was a breakdown or something like that. Yeah. So you walked away from this person because, again, they was real immature when it came to their mindset. You ain't had time for that shit. And it seemed like somebody had mastered some type of art of being mentally manipulative. Like, again, a real live little smart ass. So, yeah, with this temperance energy, you found new ways to heal. Like, somebody more so made you tap into, like, your inners or something like that. And it's something with you being patient. You were overly patient with somebody while they kept on, you know, playing in your face. So with this Five of Pentacles, it's given that you finally left a situation behind, walked away from a situation. And I'm even hearing that somebody thought they would be okay as well, too, when you first left. Oh, you got a Magician with the Moon card. Some more spelling and dealing, huh? So somebody did some type of mental magic or something like that when it came to this Hangman energy in the reverse, keeping you bound to a certain type of mindset when it came to you walking away. So somebody wanted you to walk away feeling like a failure and disappointment and still be afraid of your own shadow, still be afraid of what lies ahead and all the rest of that, but you don't come across me as being no scary ass bitch Libra. You know what I mean? Again, masculine or feminine, I don't get that from you. What it's giving me is that somebody was actually very immature when they thought that you lacked the capabilities of healing. When they thought that you wasn't strong enough to walk away from their ass and leave them right where they had you fucked up at. Yeah, that's what they actually manifested. Don't play with me, shit. Look, Ace of Cups. They thought they was getting some type of new beginnings. Temperance energy. They was going to abandon the healing. They were going to get this new beginning. You know, again, they had been doing this, building up for this grand finale over time. And again, that just to hell with the healing. They felt like they found the shortcut. They was just going to manifest this new beginning. Emperor. Yeah, see. It's something about, again, this authority, somebody having some type of control or something like that. When it came to, it's something with spirit, somebody's spirit team or something like that. That's what somebody thought they had. But in all actuality, they had some type of lack mindset. This was major. A King of Swords, see? Six of Swords. They thought they had it all figured out. That don't make no sense. Oh my goodness. Until you got in this Six of Swords energy and left that ass again, right where they had you fucked up at, Libra. They thought they had mental clarity on how to manifest everything that they wanted and still keep it hidden. Keep it hidden from you. But it's given that it was all an illusion. It was definitely an illusion. Seven of Wands, right? Because it was some type of hidden challenges, some type of hidden obstacles when it came to this Ace of Cups. And see, this person thought that they was going to cheat on the test. They wasn't going to do no studying. So when them pop-up quizzes came up on their ass, they didn't know how to pass them. Page of Wands, Two of Cups, Two of Wands. Eight of Wands, a whole lot of action. They was real active, wouldn't they, baby? Real active, huh? Yeah, somebody was real inspired to take some type of action, you know, when it came to this Two of Cups. And it's something with them taking action to move forward, using their foresight in order to change something. But it's given they took some type of unjust action. They wanted to change the just into the unjust. They wanted it to go how they wanted it to go. This is even making me feel like somebody looked into some type of contract or something like that as well too. They was exploring something. They felt like they had the authority, I'm telling you, when it came to this contract. They felt like they had master domain over you is what I'm hearing. Yep. But it's something about you choosing calmer waters and actually taking action to move forward. And leave this person, this situation, leave it behind. Yeah. You were very inspired when it came to your new beginnings. That's why this person had challenges. Yep. Because they thought they had authority when it came to this contract. Whole time they ain't had shit. Ain't had not a goddamn thing. They had burdens. You know, somebody actually took action to move forward and try to place burdens on you that didn't belong to you. And you got 8 of Wands. Some changed quickly when it came to the mental clarity that they thought they had on how to manifest, you know, these challenges. Look, heartbreak. Somebody was in denial when it came to them fighting to maintain control of a situation. Mainly because they were so inspired and so immature acting when it came to this contract, this mutual agreement that they was taking action on. They felt like they had it in the bag. Look, King of Cups. Whole time presenting themselves to be a King of Cups. Be very wise. This fathering energy. Compassionate. Intuitive. Okay. Well, something changed quickly again with this heartbreak. Or whatever grief, whatever sorrows is giving me that you were supposed to leave a situation behind and you were supposed to feel like you were all alone, out in the open type shit. And yeah, no. No. You instantly got on guard. 2 piece of shit. Yeah, somebody is in regret. Because again, that shit is water under the bridge now. They can't get it back. They put that paper boat in the river and the stream took it. Death card in the reverse. See, this King of Cups is refusing to change their mindset, though. They refusing to let it die, refusing to let it burn, like Usher said, you know what I mean? Because this King of Cups is very fearful of change. So, again, they're still trying to explore options on how they can get a victory, something that they deem more fit. Trying to take some type of quick action so they can come out as being stable. That's what they want. Knight of Swords energy. Yeah, somebody want to lay something to rest. They want to lay something to rest, for real. Some type of quick change. Because, again, remember I said they took that financial loss. And they trying to get back in that King of Pentacles position. You see that? There's something that you intuitively know, too. I'm hearing that you ain't just all of a sudden come up with the fact to leave. Yeah, right. So you knew that this person was in this shape-shifting energy. They were deceiving. They were dishonest. They lied. Why should you feel a certain type of way about them lying? You know? And then presenting themselves like they've grown. Like they've wisened up. And ain't did shit. Still in Knight of Swords energy. Quick thinking type shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this King of Cups want to take some type of action, some type of quick action. Fearless action again, because he feel like he's already gotten away with something. But again, you got this conflict due to this mindset not changing. This is seen by the public eye. Yeah. So somebody thought that they got away with the childish energy, you know what I mean? And they want to present themselves as a King of Pentacles. But baby, we already see you in this Knight of Wands energy. What the fuck do you mean the King of Pentacles? Where? Where? Wheel of Fortune. Right. Something unpredicted happened when it came to, you know, this person's public reputation. Their public recognition. It's something about the support that they receive as well, too. This is karma, though. A fated event. See? 6 of Pentacles sideways. This fake-ass King of Pentacles reaping what they have sown in the situation. Because, again, they was being very deceiving to get people to give to them to begin with. Now people is on guard of this person. This person's friends. 3 of Cups. Since it still ain't left the bottom of the deck neither. Yeah, somebody looking at this person funny due to the actions that they take. It's something with somebody trying to persuade another person to compete with you. To get into this competition. To have some type of conflict. Look, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That's what I'm saying. And somebody was invested in you being codependent on them. You being weak. You lacking stability. Whole time. Whole time. 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. 8 of Swords. Chariot energy. They was slipping on their pimping, baby. Assistant pimping. Assistant pimping. They was general pimping is what the fuck they was doing. Because in all actuality, with this chariot energy, you was an authority figure. You were able to regain control of this situation, which put this person in the 8 of Swords. You know, now they in some type of mental entrapment. They don't know which way is up simply because they avoided the warning signs. Huh? They didn't pay attention to this 9 of Pentacles energy that you've been in since they've known you, Libra. Did you ever lack in lifestyle? Did you ever lack in any fucking thing? I think not. Yeah. Somebody got too far up on their damn high horse and ended up bumping their head. They was celebrating with a third party, which got their ass sick too. Nasty ass. Now they up at night. Up all night with this shit weighing heavy on their mind because they got some shit that they holding on to that they can't get rid of. Look, painful ending. Tower. Yeah. Queen of Wands for the love of money. That's all we gonna say. We gonna leave this shit right here though, Libra. That was your read.